He's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Johnson is out there with Chris Bosh. And it's Stoudemire in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Dragic off the drive. Out to Wade. Hits the target from 18 feet. Wade's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Miami.
Not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Green, no luck.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And Wade slams it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
San Antonio calls timeout. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. Gerald Green, he's checked in for the Heat. Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
Wade kicks to Bosh. Stoudemire, the screen. The drive by Green. And he dunks it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. And with the Spurs and their winning percentage, it's right above 60. Not bad for a team that joined the NBA back in 1977.
T-Wade on the wing. Stoudemire outside. Shot clock at 5. From 15 feet away. Wade missing again.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one's good. Wade's got 6 points in the quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
A 3 from Leonard. It's Ginobili on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. That's 7 points for Manu Ginobili.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And the Heat with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Deng comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. The Heat leading by 10. Johnson kicks to Whiteside. Deng passes to Johnson. There's the dish to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. The shot no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Outside, Green. Down low. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Dion.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Green is checked in for San Antonio. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
The three from Mills. Great D that time from Green.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Johnson dishes to Whiteside. On the wing, Green. The three-pointer is right on target. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
And here is Johnson from 12 feet out. And he hits the jump shot. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
That was a tremendous shot, off balance, and the defense just draped all over.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Heat leading by 12. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan in at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Dragic kicks to Bosh. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Parker outside. All alone. Leonard the pass to Aldridge. Duncan dishes to Aldridge. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Wade. The second chance effort. The kick out to Dragic. The long distance 3 is buried. Dragic has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Miami. They kick it out to Green. Parker dishes to Duncan. To the paint. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Pass to Deng. Wade against Parker. Shot clock at 6. Wade missing again. Spurs trail by 15. Pulls up for 3. The Spurs rebound. Leonard kicks to Duncan. Here's Aldridge. They grab their own miss. From deep, Green. And that one's good.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And the Heat call time here.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Here's Bosh. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oof, this guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, Jake, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
On the wing, Green. That one goes. Count it. And the Heat lead by 13.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Shoots from 14. San Antonio with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Ginobili can't hit.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
Ginobili can't get that one to fall.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Here's Wade. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 11. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
So both teams changing it up here. And it's the Heat on the break.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
For 3, Richardson. And that is good. And the Heat lead by 16.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. Mills with it. To halt the run. Misses there. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.